First of all, monkeypox is not SARS-CoV-2. In other words, this is not a new or novel virus. In fact, we already have many decades of understanding of the virus, and most critically, we already have existing vaccines and treatments that we can use to help curb the outbreak. Meaning, unlike SARS-CoV-2, we're not starting from square one. This virus was first discovered in 1958, with the first human infection reported in 1970. Classified as a high priority pathogen by the World Health Organization, where initially most cases were identified in Central and Western Africa. However, at the present time, we now have confirmed and suspected cases of monkeypox reaching approximately 13 countries, with 20 cases already in UK as of this writing. The main concern here lies in the fact that there are now non-travel associated cases in Europe, meaning there is a very high likelihood that there is unnoticed community transmission. Therefore, how safe are we with monkeypox? Let's watch this. As you can see, the monkeypox outbreak as of this writing has reached 50 nations outside Africa. More than 80 cases have been identified and confirmed in Europe, US, Canada, Australia, and Israel. However, of note, to assure everyone, the risk to the wider public is said to be low. Now, most people know that we have eradicated smallpox in 1980. Now, this monkeypox was first discovered in 1970, and since then, it has been seen in 11 African countries, including a large outbreak in Nigeria in 2017. Eventually, there were cases in Israel, the UK, and Singapore in 2019. So if you happen to be exposed to this virus, the telltale signs and symptoms that you have monkeypox infection includes: first, you'll get fever, then headache, lymph node inflammation or some pain, aching muscles, and tiredness. A few days after the fever, you'll start to see the rash. Now, the typical rash is most commonly seen on the face, the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, but it can also be seen inside the mouth, the genitalia, and the eyes. Now, I'm showing you the typical monkeypox lesions where they're usually flat. This can become raised. They then develop into a fluid and pus-filled blisters, and eventually they crust and scab. Now, this virus has a very long incubation period of around 5 to 21 days. However, if you happen to get infected, the viral infection usually resolves without treatment in 2 to 4 weeks. So in general, majority of the cases of monkeypox have been mild, and majority were not admitted to the hospital. And so far, there are no reported deaths. But the World Health Organization says the disease can be fatal in up to 1 in 10 infected people. Now, we've always thought that transmission of this virus was mainly from animals to humans, but now we have cases of person-to-person transmission, most likely passed by skin lesions, respiratory secretions, or touching infected objects. Now, when monkeypox virus infects a human, it tends to be milder than smallpox, and it is more difficult to spread person to person. In fact, the European Center for Disease Prevention and Control said that the probability of transmission without close contact is low, but warned that the likelihood of further spread of the virus through close contact, for example, during sexual activities, is considered to be high. Now, at present, we really don't have a specific monkeypox vaccine. Now, but what we know is that the smallpox vaccine, which we have thought to prevent up to 85% of cases for monkeypox, unfortunately is no longer available. There is, however, a 2019 vaccine approved for the prevention of smallpox and monkeypox, but it is not yet widely available. Now, there is, however, a new alert with regard to transmission. Recently, the Centers for Disease Control admits to the theoretical risk of airborne transmission of monkeypox virus, and thus, again, airborne precaution should be applied whenever possible. Right now in our country, the Philippines, monkeypox airport screening has already begun. They will actually do temperature checks and procedures for other symptoms such as headache, malaise, or joint and body pains, and swollen lymph nodes among travelers coming from countries with cases. In general, for now, there is really no need to be worried. It is, however, best that we keep the minimum public health standards, and they should be continued to be practiced as this will hopefully prevent monkeypox transmission in our household and in our country. It is best that we continue to wear your best fitted mask, ensure good airflow, keep your hands clean, and keep physical distance because these measures not only will help us prevent monkeypox infection, but also can protect us against COVID-19. Again, this is Dr. Jerry Tan. Stay safe. See you again soon.